This is the Iron Trader and TGIF. Now, a lot of really good trading this week here, long and short. So, as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell a stock, commodity, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily, your weekly, and your monthly chart. Now, let's just take a look here on the old daily. Now, yesterday, this was a big ass red candle right here, all the way down, 72.37. Okay, and it closed at 73.13. Now, I've always been pointing out this key level right here. Okay, you see this? 73.25. Now, it looks like we're back up here for the time being here. So, what we want to do here today is today's low here so far is 72.91. So, we really want to trade against yesterday's low. That's 72.37, okay? That is going to be very critical. Now, again, if that is lost, here's your big target here, 70.04. That's your 200 SMA here on your weekly. If that is lost, we come right here to your 50 SMA here on your monthly at 68.73, and then we have your retest level right here, coming right here. You're looking at 65.38. And then we have this candle here, 64.36, and then we can come all the way down here to 63.64, okay? But the key level here, we don't worry about this right now. The key level here is going to be this 200 SMA here if it sells down. So watch yesterday's low. When you trade candlesticks, always watch the high, the low, and the closing number for that day. That is going to be your support and resistance levels here. So that's what we want to do today is at 72.37. If that's lost, 70.04 here, that is going to be your target. Now, let's look at the upside. What we want to do is look at this candle right here, okay? So this is that 74.91. Very key level here, okay? So you're sitting at 74 right now. So if you can get above that, then we come to the next candle here. You're looking at 75.21. We look at 75.31 here. And then basically what we want to do is look here at this 8 SMA. This is going to be critical. This is very key level. This is that 76.12. Okay. You can see how this 8 SMA here trending right on down. Okay. Very critical. Now, again, if you can get above that candle, then what we do is we look to yesterday's high. Okay. So you look at that 76.80. And then what we want to do is we want to look here to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 77.79. And then your target here, 78.15, that's your 200-day. 78.15, that's your 50-day. It's going to be huge resistant area here if you can even get above this 8 SMA here. Now, if you can close above the 8, close above your key 200-day and your 50 SMA, then we look at 80.35, your 21 SMA here, which is going to be your target. And then you can work yourself all the way on up here to this 100 SMA here. You're looking at 82.14, which lines up very nice here with the 82.15. See how that all shakes out here? But we don't worry about none of that. The key is going to be on the upside is this 8 SMA. Watch that. If you can get above that, then you look at the 78.15 is your target. Downside, watch yesterday's low, 72.37. You go below that, 70.04 is your target. Now, you look at the RSI here. It's trying to work it like a circus monkey, try to get off the bottom here. There is no divergence. It basically just hit the red line, and there's no divergence there. So we got to see what's happening. Now your MACD here, still bearish. Your green is below your red, not good. Right here, I've been pointing this one out here. MACD here, rolled over your green over your red, never good. RSI has plenty of room here on the downside. So we got to see how this shakes out. Remember, key level, 76.12. You go above, you go 78.15. Downside, right there, yesterday's low, 72.37. You lose that, 70.04 is your target. Okay, let's see what natty gas is doing. All right, here we have the old natty gas, your hourly and your 4-hour chart. Now, we had a gap and go, okay? So it gapped up here, and it just ran right on up here. And where did it go? Right into your 200. Came down, tried to rally up again, couldn't get through, and all the way on down. Now, when you look at this candle here, you look at the bottom of the candle, what do you got? 307. Why did it stop there? You always look to that gap. Where's the low on that? 306, okay? So that was your support level. Now, yesterday, right here, double top. You got 3.27, and you look at this candle here, you got 3.26. Okay, double top, that tells me you got to go short or you sell your long position. See how that works here? So when something runs up like this, okay, you don't sell it right there. You always wait for them down to a retest, and then if it can't make a higher low, that's where you sell, that's where you're short. Depends on how you trade. Now, it came all the way down here, down to 30208. Okay, why did it stop there? You look here at this fill. Okay, so this is sitting at 3.03. That was your support levels. Okay, so now this gap here is filled. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so you got your 3.028. Then we look at this candle here. Okay, you got your 3.208. So you got your retest here. Now we got to see if it can just rally up here. Okay, because you got your double bottom in play. Let's see if it can rally up here. So now on the upside, you want to watch this 3.06 here. That's your 8. You want to go 3.069. That's your 21. If you can rally up, you look to the top of this candle here, 3.11, and then we head to the 3.13, and then to the hundo at 3.15, and then 3.18 is your retest. Okay, on the downside here, you watch this 3.02. If that is lost here, boom, 2.98, there's your target. Okay, 4-hour chart here. You know, same thing. You can just see it pretty much a little bit clearer. Your double top right in play here, came all the way down and then made now a higher high. Okay, so when you have your low in place right here at 2.98, and then we have a higher low here, okay, at 3.028, that is always good positive, but you have a lot of resistance here. You see this 8 SMA here, okay, 3.1. We have your 50 SMA, 3.12, and then your 3.13. So you got a lot of resistance here. If you can get above all that, then we can attack that 3.19 and possibly the retest here of 3.27. All right, let's take a look here on a daily and on a weekly. All right, here we have your daily chart. Let's just see what we got here. Okay, so basically here you had sideways action here, but this right here is what they call a tweezer top, okay? Like a set of tweezers. Came right on down, but you notice that it held the 50-day. So far, okay, yeah, you got a little bit lower low here, but so far you're holding this 50-day. That is going to be very, very crucial. If that is lost here, then you look to the bottom of this candle right here, okay? So you're looking at that 2.98. That is going to be very, very critical. And then if that's lost, we come over here to this 50-day. You're looking at basically 2.91. That is going to be next. And then we come down here, 2.86, which lines up very nice here with your 100-day, which is on the way up. Okay, so very simply, we watch this 50. This is going to be key today. You need to close above. If you can't, look to this candle right here, 2.98 here. Look to this 50 SMA here, 2.9, and then you retest 2.82. If that's lost, we come here, 2.82, there's your gap. Top of this candle here, 2.78, there's your fill. Gap, fill, if this price channel here is lost. Now, upside. Well, what you want to do here is, okay, this is at 3.17, but this was the key one right here, 3.09. Now, you need to close above. So you got basically a ping pong action going here between this 8 and this 50-day. We got to see which one's going to win, okay? So if you can get above this key 8 SMA here, then what we do is you want to look at the 8 SMA here on the weekly. 3.17, that's your target, and then 3.2. That is going to be your target, okay? If you can get above. Close above that, then we look to this candle right here, okay? So you're looking at 3.27. You get above that here, we come to this candle here, 3.29. You get above that candle, you're going to 3.40. There's your gap. Look to the bottom of this candle, 3.45. There's your fill. That would be your next resistance level. It could come to this candle here. It could do the fill. If it goes above, we just keep on ratcheting it up. 3.52, 3.57, 3.60, 3.63, 3.64. Close above there, right there, your 200-day sitting at 3.80. Okay, but that's down the road. Right now, today, watch two key levels. This 50-day, 3.04, and this 8 SMA. Okay, so you know if you go below that 50-day, we know what our targets are. This 50-day here. If you go above this 8 SMA here, we know what your target is here. This 8 SMA here, and this 21 day. All right, I'll have more for you on the old Crude and Natty Gas here after the pit close later today at 2:30. Thanks for watching.